We are live. As I situate things here, this is Kilroy and Son, although I have to apologize in advance for my son. He's been suffering from a cold and a cough and all kinds of crud for over a week now. So if he coughs up a lung while we're doing this, I apologize. How you feeling right now, son?
Much better than last week, but the cough still hurts.
So are we up and running on your site there?
There's always a little bit of delay. I mean, we can start now though.
Okay. As on cue, there he is, his cough. Let me see how this is looking on here. There we go. Looking okay. All righty. So today we have Modern Horizons 3. We have a Play Booster box and a collector booster. My son picked this up without me knowing. I don't know if we're going to open up every single one of these. I might save a few for some shorts, but we'll tear into some of those first probably here. And then we got a Play Booster box. This is one I picked up on sale. However, you opened up one, right, son?
Yeah.
And where did you get that?
I won a pre-release at one of our LGSs, and the first place was a Play Booster box.
Wow. So he's already won a Play Booster box and opened it up. So that was first prize. That was what, Friday night?
Yeah.
And then Saturday you did another one during the day. And what'd you get placed in that?
I got like third, but out of my prize packs, I got the new Kozilek.
Oh, wow. Mm-hmm. So what was the first place for that? Like
6 packs.
6 packs. Okay.
Yeah,
and what was
first to fourth?
First to fourth got the same? Oh, okay. You came out okay then.
Yeah.
So we've already got a little bit of this brewing, and I've been sorting it out as he's been sleeping, recovering. But let's get to the.
Start opening.
Let's start opening this. Let me rip this open here.
Pass me a knife. So just cut long side around it.
Okay. There you go.
Okay.
We'll save this for a little bit later here. How many people we got watching in here? Oh, we got 3.
A couple. I mean, this is the new premiere set. Like, this is supposed to be maybe one of the strongest sets ever.
What did you find interesting during your draft?
I feel like the most interesting thing I found was that a couple cards to put together from a draft can deal lethal in one random turn.
Like what kind of couple of cards?
Cathodian Nightmare is a great card, and Aether Revolt is a very good energy card. You deal damage equal to the number of energy you get every single time you get energy.
Oh, that uses energy. Okay.
Yeah, you deal damage.
So that goes with the last. What was that? Fallout. Is it Dr. Lee from Fallout?
Yeah,
was energy.
A real hard time opening this.
Okay.
Can I use the knife?
Yeah, I'll do it.
If you cut the top part, then it works. Thank you.
Keep the knife out and ready to go.
Yeah, these collector packs are made through, I guess it's a more high quality product, but it makes it so much more hard to open. But let's see what we get from pack 1. There is also like the very odd chance you can get a serialized card from these packs, but I wouldn't hope too much on that. Those are crazy rare. Spanning Ooze, Corrupted Shapeshifter, Twisted Landscape.
Here, let me go in a little bit closer so they can see a little bit better there.
Skoa. No Elemental Blast. That's a good uncommon right there. Nadir's Nightblade. Glasswing Grace, which is a flip land. Swamp, and now we get into our rares. Not quite. Munitions Expert, all the way from Modern Horizons 1. Skoa Foil. The Necrobloom, okay. Jyoti. Ripples of Underneath. I'm not a big fan of that one. Dress Down from Modern Horizons 2. That's a fun card. And a foil full art Ruby Medallion.
So they're doing these kind of like list cards. They're redoing some of the previous Modern Horizons.
Yeah, and Modern Horizons 2, their collector packs made a notion back to Modern Horizons 1, so Modern Horizons 3 is going to do it to both sets.
Gotcha.
Look at that Ruby Medallion.
Oh, cool. So these are probably the best cards that we got out of this pack right here.
Yeah, especially this one, and I would say this is just a great Commander card.
Let me start this one here.
Here, we'll sub out the ones that beat it.
Here we go. We'll keep a running ranking of what we got here.
Sort of. I mean, hopefully we get some Eldrazi. I've gotten the chance to collect a decent amount of big Eldrazi from this set already, but more work. Priest of Titania is a great uncommon. Fel the Profane, Mountain, Nesting Ground. Oh, that's a misprint Nesting Ground right there. Snow-covered Waste, Emperor of Bones. It depends. I'm not big on knowing how it works. A, the Refinery from the new energy set. Dream Titan Whale. Love that card. A Spring Heart Nantuku. And a Recruiter of the Guard foil. I would say those replace this right here. Those are some crazy good cards. Recruiter of the Cards all the way back from...
Why is it a misprint?
If you see the symbols, they're shifted a little bit off to the side.
Oh, okay. All right. I kind of like Nesting Ground.
I mean, look at that art for the Spring Heart and Nantuko. Beautiful. I mean, that's why you gotta love collectors so much. They have much more rares, and then they got the special arts a lot more.
Cool.
It's just a beauty. And then you got the beautiful foil Recruiter of the Guard. Love that card. Like, what more can you ask for a tutor? You got Galvanic Discharge, a foil Nesting Ground, Failure, cool little blink guy, Azlac, which is the lieutenant of the Eldrazi deck, Pearl Ear, a Null Drifter, and a Shifting Woodland foil. That's a pretty good one. I'll put that one on the other row.
So what does that knock out?
I don't think it knocks out anything. I think if we have 2 rows, it would be pretty good.
Okay. All right.
There we go. I would say these are pretty good, but I'm banking on we get something better.
Okay.
You gonna build an Eldrazi deck after this?
I don't know. I haven't picked up any of the commander decks. I was waiting for them to go on sale. Are you gonna build a blink deck?
Yeah. If anything, I'm not gonna lie. I think the commander decks are gonna go up from there.
So should I pick them up now?
Maybe. I think the deals are not really there anymore. Galvanic Discharge, Psychic Frog. I don't like that guy too much. Wonderscape Sage, Emperor Bone again. Ocelot Pride, full art. Now this is a very expensive. This might be the most expensive one we pulled so far. Followed up with a Nadu. There we go.
That's a great card though. That's a 1-drop.
I mean, that just changes the
that.
game for 1-drops. It is just a crazy power creep.
And what about this one here?
That's a etched Nadu, which is pretty cool.
Okay.
I would say that's our best pack so far, and we're not even halfway.
Okay. Well, we might not open up all these. I might save some of these for...
Yeah, that's true.
Save these for some shorts.
Shorts do get the views, but wow, we got some crazy good pulls already. Everyone's already seen the comments by this point. Mob's funny. It's 3 Mogs together.
Oh, cool.
Cephalic
cost 3 cost. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we picked up one of those for your CEDH.
There we go. 2 of those together. It's a fun little card. That's actually not bad, Crick. Estrid's Invocation, Sage of the Mate from the Commander deck, Archway of Innovation full art. Ooh, that's pretty. With a Flare Denial, free counterspell. Everybody loves those for some reason. I'm not the biggest fan of them, but I think it's still pretty good. And a Flood Strain full art to finish it off.
Okay.
Flare Denial, It's free, but I don't like having to kill my own creatures to cast a counterspell. So it will definitely see play, because if you're out of mana, that's a great way to play it, but man, does it cost you. Man, only one null elemental so far. Snow-covered wastes. I mean, if you want to build Eldrazi, we already got 2 wastes.
You can have, that's considered a basic land?
Yeah.
Yeah, basic snow land. no
Hard
less.
evidence. White of the Reliquary. That's a fun one, but not too expensive. Hourglass of the Lost. Lelia, profile picture. She's a cool card. A Johnny Full Art. And a Ral Moonsong. There we go. That is 2 Planeswalkers, one right after another. Look at that.
Wow.
That's pretty cool. I don't even know what to replace for this one. Maybe Ruby for a Johnny. And I'm not sure. That's a tough choice. Maybe this for that. You gotta love those Planeswalkers, and it's cool when you get both of them.
Very nice. Did you go up against any of these in the...
I went up and against a Johnny. It was really hard because every single time I would blow up a Johnny, the person kept on reanimating him with a common from the set. I think we pulled one a little bit earlier. But yeah, I don't think I can find it. I don't think I'll find it.
So that was a pretty good pull right there.
Yeah, that was a good pack. Yeah, that's why I love the collectors. I mean, you're getting guaranteed good stuff.
So should we do one more, or what do you think?
Let's
or
go
get
for,
into the box.
Let's go for one more. It's going to be hard to beat what we got
You
right
pull
now.
it out.
It's going to be hard to beat what we got right now, but let's hope we get an Eldrazi from it.
All right, here we go. We haven't gotten any Eldrazi's, have we? Should we go till we get an Eldrazi?
Oh, man, we might go through the whole box. They are rare. I'm so lucky I got 5. It's like that saying, 5 is pretty crazy. I am really happy about the arts that we were getting so far, and then just the general. Oh, I see something already. I accidentally looked a little far. At the Herald's End, great, in the etched foil. And then we got Tamio. Tamio. I love it.
Another Planeswalker?
Another Planeswalker. Oh my gosh, where do we put this guy? Oh, maybe the Springheart Nantuko, but we got 3 of the Planeswalkers now. And each one of them is like, I think $20 except for Ral.
Why, what's this one? Is that
I don't know, he's worth a little bit less. We got Kudo. He's a fun guy, really mean, but fun. Another Flood Strain, we'll put that right there. With a Null Drifter etched foil at the very end. Okay.
Wow. So doing good on the Planeswalkers.
Yeah, I've been looking for Tamio for forever.
So that's what we pulled out of how many packs?
We've pulled, I think, 6 packs. I mean, we still got, wait.
How many packs?
7.
How many
7.
packs come in here?
Let me count really quick. We should have 5 packs left. We have 5 packs.
All right. So we'll save those for
Some shorts. Be tuned for those.
here. Do one more, and then
One more?
and then
One
we'll
more,
and
okay.
then we'll do the we'll save the rest for shorts.
I'll say 4 more times after this.
Okay.
Okay, Drownyard Lurker, Refurbished Familiar, Mandeville Kite, Colossal Trend. I'm gonna play this in Pauper. It's too funny not to.
You're gonna build a Pauper deck, huh?
Mm-hmm. It's so good. Where our LGS loves Pauper. Abiding Grace, Flare Malice. There we go. First Flare. It's a fun card. First Flare. Copyland, Disruptor Flute, Wild Orchid Phantom Full Art, and oh baby, that's a good one. We got an Endurance and a Flare Malice.
So what's so good about these?
So Endurance is from Modern Horizons 2, but he is one of the most rare. I mean, it is one of the most rare kind of cards you can get from that set.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And now we can get it retro foil.
So this one uses Evoke, right?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
That's a cool one. And then Flare of Malice, a free spell. Second
Cool.
flare.
Cool. All right. So would you put those for these or? leave that there.
I guess we'll leave this here for now, but maybe the play booster box.
So out
beat it.
of what, 8 packs?
Out of 8 packs,
We got, these are the top 4 out of 8 packs.
I mean,
Not bad.
endurance is like, I want to say roughly 30. It's a pretty pricey card.
Alrighty, so there you have it. Let's get to the play booster, see how much of this we want to open up.
Yeah, we'll move this to the side. Maybe we can get I got 1 Ocelot Pride from the last play booster box, so maybe we can get 2 more from this to make a full play set.
Here, I'll start this open here. We got 3 people joining us. Thanks all for stopping by.
Okay, now we're opening some of the, I want to say this is a little bit better to open because you get more packs.
Oh, no special card.
But you don't really get, I mean, it's possible, but it's so
But
much
they don't
harder.
give a promo in these packs?
A promo?
Yeah, remember like how some of them used to give like this clear path?
Oh, yeah. I wish we got it.
Whoa.
Almost messed up
Got
there.
a hurricane going on there.
Yeah.
Here, hand me the trash.
Might be able to go through these ones pretty fast, but we got Detectives Phoenix and the Cephalid
Make sure you put them
Coliseum.
up close so they can see it.
Just gonna go through these really quick. Colossal Dread Mask. I mean, yeah, if we want to build some Pauper, this might be the set that changes Pauper for a while.
So that's the best card out of there.
I mean, the set was crazy enough that they had to pre-ban a common card from Pauper.
Okay.
They had to pre-ban Cranial Ram, which is a little crazy. Ooh, Flare. There we go. Victimize, and then we're going to go into the rest of the commons really quick.
Make sure everybody can see them.
Flare of Fortitude. There we go.
So explain how flares work.
So you can either pay it as normal, at its speed, so this is an instant,
Right.
or you can kill one of your own non-token creatures that share a color with it. And in doing so, you get to do its effect. So this one is sort of a everybody lives without the you can't lose the game. But it's free. So that makes it just pretty nice in the right scenario. I think it'll definitely see some commander play. Nice Shed Riot, and there we go. First fetch already. That was fast.
You like those fetch lands?
I love fetch lands. Oh, Cranial Ram. Already unplayable in Pauper. What a shame.
But that's the only place where it's banned, though, right?
Yeah.
Why-
But that's
why?
the place
Why?
where you get the most play.
Why is it banned?
I mean, imagine if because artifact lands.
Oh, gotcha.
I mean, it just hits a little too hard, a little too fast. That's why they banned Cranial Plating, which is sort of the big brother of it, and All That Glitters. Everybody knows All That Glitters. That's a great card. Wither and Bloom foil with a Shadow of the Second Sun, another mythic. Actually, first mythic for this.
Yeah, we got a mythic in the
Cephalid
collectors. So what does that do?
That gives you another beginning phase.
Oh, I gotcha. I've seen this.
So it gives you a full untap and draw thing. It will just really grind your opponents down if you can't somehow get rid of it.
Each turn, right?
At the beginning of that player's pre-combat main phase.
Gotcha.
If I'm right, I think it gives them a lot of extra mana to work with, but I'm not entirely sure. Worn Soul Trader, that's a fun card. That's a really good sack outlift for black. So instead of...
Should I go my Creek deck?
if you want. I don't think your Creek deck does that too much.
It's got, yeah, but it's a good pay life thing. You got some stuff that feeds off pay life.
Oh, another Cranial Ram, wow. This actually is pretty good, your energy deck. Lets you just cheat out a non-land for free if you have enough energy.
I gotta pull that out.
Okay, let's go through this. I mean, energy got a really good power creep. It's a lot more fun now. Madison Lee was fun, but I don't think she was doing energy justice. Foil Warren Soul Trader.
I've augmented her from
Shilligan, oh my God.
Aether Revolt and a bunch of other stuff. Let's see what
3 rares.
what do we got here? What is this guy?
Shillinger. Now he's a fun guy, but I'm not the biggest fan of him unless you want to generate a bunch of blood tokens. I think he'd be fun to build though.
Yeah.
Because you're allowed to build him white-black because he has it in the color scheme. So that's nice. Okay.
Yeah, but my blood token vampire deck is all black red.
Mm-hmm.
So kind of hard to fit him in there.
Oh my God,
Got an art. Signed art.
I think you're missing the point. We got a flage. Look at that.
Look at that.
That's
Okay. Well, I was too busy looking at the art. So what is this good for?
I don't know. It's really hard. In limited, that's how I lost a pre-release, and it just does so much. You know, it's a lightning helix when it enters the battlefield, and whenever it attacks, it does have to sacrifice itself, and you have to cost deference escape. But that's only 5 cards. So once it's out, you're dealing 6 + 3, and then you gain life. It's just brutal.
Wow.
It's hard.
Yeah, that's the card that you lost to, right?
Yeah, I mean in constructed, not in constructed, in limited format, you have to have a kill spell ready or you're done. Galarian Fleshbreaker and an Argent-Dias. Ooh, and then a Sapphire Medallion. I guess I'll put the medallions right here. That's pretty fun. This is a nice little stacks piece, but it uses oil, so that's also interesting.
Oh, they get brought back oil?
For that one card, I think.
Oh, wow. I've been thinking about doing an oil deck, but there's just not... You basically have the Phyrexian and just a couple of cards out there.
I don't think the support is there. It just doesn't seem to be there.
One of those mechanics that they kind of splashed and then let die. Full art, or the art card.
Got a couple of these lands. Pretty nifty. They do a lot for monocolor because they can come out untapped, and then their abilities are also pretty cool. Okay, let's shoot for another mythic. We got 2, but none of them are Eldrazi Titans, so I'm not happy with that.
We haven't got any Eldrazi yet, have we?
We have not. I mean, unless you count the Eldrazi's inside this thing, but no mythic Eldrazi yet. We won't waste your time with the bulk rares that are in this set. Which there are a few. Oh, but I do love a Flood Strand. There we go, second fetch. Already doing better than the last box when it comes to fetches.
That was the rare?
Mm-hmm. I mean, it kind of sucks whenever your rare is a fetch inside of it limited.
What do you think about that card? It's got the dual land on the back.
I think all the dual land cards are pretty decent. That one's okay because you can use energy. Okay, we're gonna go into a P Delta. Oh my, this is a fetch box.
Let's see what we got. The art. There you go. That's it? That's all you're gonna show?
I mean, we've already gone through most of the other cards.
Well, but some people might be tuning in this for the first time.
I mean, if we get an Elemental Blast, I'll show them that. That deserves to be shown. It's a beautiful card. Priest of Titania. Into a Tamio. There we go. Now we got 2 Tamios before we can even go into other stuff. There we go. Priest, Reform, and then a Jyoti in the back. He always hides in there. I actually got him in the draft, which was kind of awkward, I'm not going to lie.
Let's show him up here.
Okay.
What do you like about him?
Just a good card. And he's a mythic, so that's also kind of interesting. Getting 2 mythics in one pack is always a cool feeling. Now the pack's not working with me. There we go. But Tamio is always fun. I do love the Planeswalkers a lot. Wheel of Potential.
This one right here, I'm planning on using in some of my Boros decks, some of my soldier decks, but possibly.
Maybe. Little potential. Flare forward. Another flare. Wow, same flare though. Wow, that was
So is there a flare for every color?
a 3 rare. That's cool. There is a flare for every color. The most expensive is definitely the blue one because it's pseudo free counter spell. People love that. It's why people love Forcible, you know. They don't have to spend their precious mana on a counter spell.
I want to talk about the cards more. We had some people come in and leave, and maybe they want to hear more. I don't know. What's that?
Kozilek's Command. I mean, it's a good Eldrazi card. You should probably build Eldrazi with this. We're getting so much Eldrazi.
Oh, it's an instant. Can you build Eldrazi without buying the commander?
What do you mean by that?
I mean, do we have enough Eldrazi to build it without having the commander deck?
I mean, if you pick up Juladoc, we can definitely make it work. There's a plenty of Eldrazi. Now,
What's the card you're talking about?
Juladoc is the pre-con commander of Eldrazi, buddy.
That's what I said. You need to pick up that commander.
Probably.
In order to build the commander deck.
Probably. Okay, we got 2 rares. Phyrexian Ironworks is pretty fun. But Null Drifter, Disruptor Flute, some nice stacks, and some good card draw. Especially for the Eldrazi's.
Let me see some of those while you're pulling out the next card. Just Disruptor Flute.
Okay, let's see. Wing It, foil, and a power balance. That's a fun one. Sort of a notion to the old counterbalance, but this time you get to copy the spell instead of countering it, which is an interesting payoff. I think let's replace Shillingar with it. Meltdown. Honestly, Meltdown actually is one of the better uncommons from this set because you would just get a board wipe with it. Especially against those pesky artifact decks, right?
Yeah.
They don't get to stand a chance against it. Let's go to the next one. Monstrous Vortex foil.
Get a little bit of art there.
Flare Cultivation. I've been looking for this one. And a Branching Evolution. Nice little green pack right there.
That's heavy green.
Flare Cultivation, though. That's the one that I was missing. I think it's really good. Branching Evolution, too. I think let's swap out. Ooh, that's a tough one. I think we can swap out War and Soul Trader for it. It's just such a good card.
For all those just joining in, we're putting out our top 8 plus cards. We got flares in a pile there.
Flares, medallions, fetches. I mean, we've already got 3 fetches. That's pretty wild.
Some art there.
I mean, hopefully we can get that card. That's Ugin's Binding. Ooh, there we go. Haragast.
What's
The
that?
Cursed Mirror. He is one of the mythic Eldrazi dragons. Now, he is really, really fun.
Did you have him?
No, that's the first one.
Okay.
This box is not really an Eldrazi box. It's more of a just get the stuff we didn't get from the last one.
Do you have all the Eldrazi now? Legendary? From this pack?
I guess Haragast counts, doesn't he? I guess he counts.
Because you opened up the big pack of stuff.
Yep, and Flare Malice. Now we're getting through some flares. I think every single flare will become a commander staple. But it really depends on whether they'll be like good for the competitive formats or not.
Okay.
I would say Flare has actually got a lot of playability as well as the red one. But we haven't pulled a red one yet, sadly. Mountain, Indomitable Truth foil, and then Failure. Failure is a fun one with a Victimize uncommon. Just go through these really quick. I mean, fun part is Skoa, who we've already seen like 5 of now, is the first ever common legendary.
Really?
Yeah.
Because I saw that we had several of those from what you already pre-opened. Why'd they do that?
I don't know. There's something interesting, something unique. They're trying to do something crazy with Modern Horizons 3. I'm not sure what it is. But I mean, now you can technically build a Pauper commander deck with full commons. Harbinger of the Seas. There we go. I'm going to show that one off really quick.
Oh, that's a good one. Does that beat that?
I think so. If you have any sort of memory of Magus of the Moon type days, which are still popular in Modern, but man, it would just shut people down.
Got your art.
Oh, that's Tomio again. Party Thrasher and Kalia the Vast. Ooh, that's a good one. More about Kalia, less about the Party Thrasher. That's a good card. I mean, oh my, we're opening so many Mythics, but none of them seem to be Eldrazi. This box just might not be an Eldrazi box.
It's
like a commander. It's a commander box. I mean, all those are just fun commanders.
yeah. Well, you've gotten several of these.
That's true. Devour Destiny. That's a weird card. I'm not the biggest fan of it.
4 flares. So nothing out of that to put into the mix?
Nah. I mean, we've sort of just sculpted this pile to perfection, right? Trying to make it as best as possible. What if Foothills? Ooh, this one's a pretty one.
Art.
There we go. That's our 4th fetch. Now,
You like the fetch? You got more fetch lands out of this than out of your other box,
yeah,
right?
I mean, by a hefty margin. A hefty margin. I mean, now you know if you get Modern Horizons 3, you can get at least 4 fetches, which is actually more than the set that it came out in by like rarity, I would say. Because Kanza Tarkir made it really hard to get it. It made you have to earn it. Soughing Mycospawn and then Toxic Deluge. Man, this card price went way down with the reprint, but I would say a little bit of investor advice from not really a financial person is that is going to go way up really soon.
Good black board wipe.
And now it's a modern legal. Now it's modern legal. You gotta love it. Okay, let's get through some of the, oh my God, not another one. We're getting every single What If Foothills inside this set. We're getting the normal.
Oh, you got the old one. You got the full art.
Get the retro full art and the G-Mini Christmas.
Angels of Ruin. That's a reprint.
Well, now if you want to build a modern deck that's red-green, that's your best friend.
You sure I looked through all these?
Yeah.
I know. I'm just kind of.
I mean, hopefully we could show them a big one, a banger. See the landscape into a Strict Serenade. I just recently traded one of these, but that's still a great card. It's the opposite of Swan Song, but now you can use it against all the nasty stuff. Let's switch out Toxic Deluge. Strict Serenade's a fun one. Not the most powerful of counter spells, but it is really useful in just about everything but limited. Guide of Souls and a Soul and Safekeeper. And a Ulalek. Wow, that was a good pack. Look at that. Now this is the commander of the Eldrazi Precon. You can build them now. You can build 5
Oh,
color
so
Eldrazi.
it's a 5 color.
5
that
color
the banger?
and colorless. I would say he's a pretty good banger. Now if we get the borderless of him.
You already have him, right?
No, I don't actually. I've never pulled him. Sylvan Safekeeper, where do we put this guy? I don't know. I don't think he beats anything, but man, this is a crazy reprint.
Why so good?
I mean, you just give Shroud. Sacrifice a land, you get Shroud. I know it's business. Before the reprint, it was almost a $20 card. So now it's down to like 8, I think, and that's pretty nice. It just makes it better for everyone else. Fnatic Aronas, you've been looking for one of these.
There's the art. What is for it? What do I? Oh yeah, I like that.
That's the one that just blitzes out creatures like no one's business.
Yeah.
Why they made a 2-cost creature that taps for 4, who knows? But maybe we could figure it out someday. Birthing Ritual, looking for that one. There we go, another Mythic, but not an Eldrazi. That is a really good sacrifice deck that lets you get better creatures out because you sacrificed.
Okay.
Actually, no, that beats a lot of cards here. We'll say that switches out Harbinger.
Harbinger?
Yeah. I mean, we're getting so many Mythics. Like, I've seen people talk about only getting 2 Mythics over their entire box. We've got a lot more than that. Enough to switch out the other Mythics. Another Flare. Wow, this is a good box.
We got, all we're missing is the red flare.
I mean, wow, this is I mean, if you want to get your money's back on cards, I think Modern Horizons is the way to go. Now,
That's the end of the box right there. So.
we're at the final couple packs. Viscerator, another fetch. Oh my, golly gee. I think we should just switch out these medallions. We're just getting too many fetches. We literally have like fetches for days upon end. That's insane. Like the minimum price for a fetch is like $12. And we got the most expensive one too. Manual cart, Arna. We got another Mythic.
What did we get?
We got the new Esper Mythic. Now this is where Modern Horizons gets a little weird for me because I think Modern Horizons made this set a little commander-centric as well by making cool commanders inside of a set that was meant to be for just modern cards.
You gonna build this?
I think if you want to, you can. I think we already got one too. Thief of Existence. It's a fun Eldrazi to throw in around. It just bops something out.
Let's take a look at that real quick here. Oh, wait a second. That's our last pack. Cool. All right, everybody, last pack.
Last pack.
Here, let me do it.
You got it? There we go.
And what do we have in here? Well, we got a full art.
Oh, legendary foil.
Okay.
Not legendary foil, but rare foil. And a Necro Bloom.
Is that a good card? Oh.
Ooh, Desert Temple, another rare.
Okay. And that is, oh, I like that. Idol of the False Gods.
Mm-hmm.
And that is what we got. So why don't you sum up? Does that beat anything?
I think it just goes into the pile of all the like commanders basically we got.
Yeah, but that's mythics. This is all mythics that we put there.
Oh, those are all mythics. I mean, he's part.
Oh, he's a plant commander. I didn't see that.
I mean, all of these guys are like, I would say they're part of a pile of legendary creatures they made for commander in this game more than anything else.
Wow. I think I know which one that's going to go into.
Mm-hmm.
Is that the same colors as Keen?
Yes. No.
Was he got blue?
Yeah.
Okay, that'd go good in that deck. All righty, y'all. That is what we have. We tore through.
Quick little box here.
Quick box of Magic the Gathering, Modern Horizons 3 play boosters, a whole box. My son is suffering through his sickness, and we've got some more of these that I'll probably do some shorts on, so stay tuned for that. But there you have it. That is our unboxing for today. Hope you had fun joining Kilroy and Son. These were the top picks from the box. Not too bad. What do you have to say about that? A lot of fetch? What do you say?
That was 6 times as many fetches I got from my last box. So.
All right, all. Well,
I said something.
have a good rest of your day. Take care.